Hi, and welcome to Date Night. I'm Chorpsaway.
And I'm Devious Vacuum.
And this is Date Night.
And you are the stars. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the second stream of the year. That's right. 2021 refuses to end.
Has it only... Fuck. It's only
We are 2 weeks into the year.
What a year.
What a year it's been.
Since last week. Is that true? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
D-Vac is a little quiet. I made myself quiet. Do you not like it?
You might have to turn yourself up a little bit.
I'm turning myself up a little bit. I turned the gain on my mic down to 70. Now I put it to 75. It was at 80 before. Anyway. When we last left Cafe Enchante, we just left Medio after meeting Queen Titania and her attendant, Venia. It didn't... I mean, I guess it went well. It ultimately went well. We had a tender moment with Canis.
Yeah.
But we did also almost die.
We did.
And now we're gonna spend time with Rindo. Now it's time for the Rindo chapter.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out what this deal is.
We were having.
Remember, we were having a great time. I don't know if we're gonna have a good time with Rindo.
Yeah. Let's hang out with a cop going through a midlife crisis, everyone.
Ugh, you love to see it. So, I was thinking about this today. Like, kids these days, they're obsessed with drip. They just can't stop talking about it. And whether or not people have it. My question is, do you think anyone from Cafe Enchante can have drip?
I don't know because, number one, I'm 31 years old, and number two, I'm white. So I need everyone to answer this question for me.
Because, like, I don't think any of...
gap between me and Chorpsaway. This is the generation gap between the 3 years between me and Chorpsaway.
Yeah, I'm like... I don't think any of these guys necessarily have class. Except for maybe Rindo. But that doesn't mean that they have swag. Right, like, class versus swag is different.
Obviously, because I am 30, but don't know what drip means. If drip means the same as swag, I just still don't know if I can answer this question.
I think it's just swag too.
Because I feel like all these boys are cringe, in their own way. Yeah, I just don't think anyone's that cool in this game to be able to say that.
Sure. I think that's 100% understandable. Again, it's like, they may be less class than swag, but that doesn't mean they have swag.
Like, Mizir to me is like at the closest would be like Mizir as that kid in middle school who like appropriated black culture a little bit too much.
Oh yeah.
Like, tried to be really like hip hop, and he's a kid, so it's like, you know, somebody just needs to have a talk with him because he's just a kid. But like, that's Mizir gives me that vibe. You know, there was a kid I remember when I went to middle school, and his last name was Frazier, and he went by the Frage, and like, you know, like had cool. A backwards hat and like the baggy pants and stuff, and God bless him. You know, he's fine. He's fine. He's not a fascist. But
well, that's
now,
good,
right? Like, but that's, you know, there's it's like that, you know, that kid. That's the vibe. I think I get from Mizir, but he's older now. He grew out of it. He was fine. He just had like a problem.
He had a phase. We all had phases. Yeah. You know, some kids owned 3 iPods and had a video of like the Mission Accomplished speech by George W. Bush on their iPod to listen to.
Kotone is cottagecore. Excellent point. She's wearing plaid with lace on it. So there's a modern word for you.
Is that cottagecore? I don't think that's cottagecore.
It's just a joke. But I mean, I feel like it's like, 7 years ago we would have said hipster, but it's got the lace detail on it.
I think I think that can still be hipster.
Combined is a little more country than hipster.
It's a little more country, maybe a little more rock and roll.
Enough of this. I knew you were going to say that. I knew, and I thought to myself, how can I stop him from saying that? And I knew I couldn't. Ms. Chris says, in school we had one kid who was trying too hard to be a cowboy, but we're in the Midwest and nowhere near horses. In Texas, that's a whole subgenre of kid.
That's never stopped anyone, by the way.
Yeah, that's a whole subgenre of kid in school, is the ones that are trying too hard to be cowboys.
I think you can be a cowboy without a horse also. Yeah, for sure. The lone cowboy at school. That was very funny. Beamsplash says, I think Kotone used to be seen, and I definitely can get that vibe. Oh yeah.
Like, when she was in high school, she wasn't totally 100% super into it, but she definitely I could see listening to that music and wearing those clothes, but she could probably do the hair.
Probably wore not like he says, not emo, but still goes and wears your Hot Topic Nightmare Before Christmas shirt, right?
Yeah, she was glomping,
Oh yeah.
That whole thing. She was squee, all that. I feel like if she was a normie, then she wouldn't have ended up in such an abusive job situation. I feel like there's she would, if she was more of a normie, she would have had better opportunities.
Also, I want to say, I do appreciate that in modern days, referring to styles is just blank core, where blank is sort of the most connective tissue between all the things that they want to describe.
Yeah, well, because look at this, right, she's got the checkers, and then it looks like, somebody has sewn additional lace onto the sleeves, and that's why I would go so far as to say cottagecore, but she probably just got it at Anthropology. Yeah,
it was just at whatever equivalent to the Pottery Barn there is for clothes.
Anthropology.
Yeah, that's it. The REI.
Sid says Candace is Armored Core. Spoiltoken says Candace is Night Core.
Both good bits.
For you there. All right. Here we go. Let's pay attention to the story. A place for someone to be.
I mean, we're just cleaning up. We're taking care of the store before it opens.
Candace is definitely an REI guy, says Sid. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah?
There's no denying it.
Yeah.
Look, you'll find Candace in a Bass Pro Shop.
Absolutely. 100%. Outdoor World, he's there.
He sees the Bass Pro Shop that's like a pyramid, and he's like, "Oh, this truly is a holy place."
Yeah. Because
Uh-oh.
Oh wow. Oh, something serious is happening.
We just can't go one day without some kind of prophetic vision happening. Oh, this is worse.
There's so many red flags around Mizir. I can't fucking wait to see what happens with him. I'm on the edge of my seat.
The thing is, underneath the big robe he has, nothing but red flags.
Yeah,
they're just all over.
Made of red flags. It's lined with red flags. See, she used to be seen, and then he's still seen, so that's why they're.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
一応の開店時間までもう時間ないけど
Meezer,
大丈夫
absolutely, in his route. He's gonna go on the Hella Mega Tour.
God. Also, since this, I just can't get over how dangerous his horns would be. What if I went to kiss him and he turned his head? Well, I mean, he's got these like ornamental like caps on them, so
it would still be
either those can hurt you, because like horns, like you really gotta try to like make a horn like so sharp that even a small movement could like puncture, right? Like if you get gored by a horn, by like a bull, right? Like the main issue is that you've been charged by a bull, right? It's not that the horn itself, if you were to touch it with your hand, would hurt you.
Like,
so
I don't think it has to like puncture, but it can still be uncomfortable. It's still not gonna be
it
good.
could definitely like give you a black eye. I could see. Like,
Oh, yeah.
From bumping you, yeah. The little caps are either to make it sharp or to stop it from being sharp. I can't tell.
I think it can be, it's like multi-use, where like it kind of Wolverine claws out and becomes sharp if it needs to.
See, yeah, like to me, it's the same as those like little like finger knives that like people who LARP as vampires, not me, wear. Like it's like one finger of armor, and it's got like a little sharp point at the end.
Can we talk about how Illa's apparently an influencer?
Of course, obviously. Look at him.
それでか帰ってから延々と林道に
He posted it to IG.
Yeah, he's just posting it to Instagram.
Oh my god. I love that Ill is popular on Instagram.
Instagram story. Can you believe this?
どこまでも人間界に毒されてる
Everyone was
な
probably just like, wow, your art is so good.
Or like cool time lapse.
Okay, the gold things are definitely to make them sharp. Yeah, I think if he took the gold things off, they would not be sharp anymore.
What is going on here?
What? Wait a minute. What? Excuse me? I don't think...
This is Ill's order.
What? Did you put that shit in a soda stream? What does that mean? Carbonated the coffee?
Yeah.
I don't think...
You can just carbonate anything.
I mean, I do know that from having a soda stream, but I feel like in real life, you would instead mix like coffee syrup with something that's already carbonated.
No, we're doing real shit here. There's no fake coffee flavor anywhere.
Yeah, seltzer. Replace the water with seltzer, which would not be carbonated coffee, but instead like really concentrated coffee and seltzer water and ice cream. But whatever. That could also be a translation thing.
Could be.
Error from the people not understanding what it would be for real in real life as they were trying to translate the instructions in Japanese.
Maybe they sent a coffee float along to be like, this is what this is. Like as an instruction tutorial.
なんつうか当たり前にてめえらの顔見てるせいかそいつの世界に行くとか
Damn.
考えたこともなかったからな
I mean, a coffee float is basically just an unblended Starbucks drink.
Sure. I'd love that she goes through sort of like, okay, no more breakfast, guys. It's like 4 people on the regular. Right? Like, it is implied that there are more people, but these are the main 4 people. So for 4 people, they're like, you can only order lunch now? Like, damn.
Yeah, there's like nobody else here, yeah.
We don't know if Candace is here right now. He hasn't piped in.
こ
Yeah.
こは異世界ですとかコメントしたわけじゃないしそれでさことね実際どうだったこことは違う世界に行ってみての感想
What do you think about isekai?
Now that you've been isekai'd, how do you feel? I love how childlike they are about this stuff. It's very funny. It's very realistic.
It's charming.
Also, this wallpaper seems like it has a level of reflectivity to it, which seems like it would be very intense to experience in person. Like
I think remember there are also like 800 lights on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I think it's just that.
That's true. That's true.
What I almost died about.
Yeah.
Woof.
Wow.
Kotone's like, I could have spent my whole life selling Avon door to door.
God, I hope this gets turned into an anime.
It seems...
I mean, Code Realize did.
Right, it's... What I was gonna say is it seems more like... It seems like the structure is already there.
Yeah.
In comparison to something I think with like kind of a wider ranging sort of like serious story than something like this.
Yeah.
Like the fact that Medio took place in that entire one chapter is definitely like, that's an episode.
Yeah. It was good. This is a good anime. I would watch this. It's like a slice of life. It's like okay, right? Like in terms of like the premise or whatever. But it's got a cute art. It's got a really nice art style that I enjoy, and it's got fun, cute characters. Like just like a strong like B anime.
Yeah.
これも愛につながる一歩なのでしょう。やはり互いを知ることは重要なのです
As long as it's not the same quality as the Code Realize anime.
Could anything though.
Yeah, I mean that was great for its
also,
own reason.
The Newswatch says, DVAC, you can't have the slice of life anymore. Breakfast is over. Okay, so pie is a dessert. We can all agree on this, right?
Uh-huh.
Is pie with a like piece of cheese on it, is that now like a meal for like another time? Is that like a lunch thing? Or is that still a dessert?
What pie do you put cheese on?
Apple. I don't do it. I know that this is a thing people do though.
That seems really weird to me, so I don't think I can answer, because putting cheese on an apple pie seems, especially because it's like cheddar cheese, right? Like,
it's either cheddar or American.
Like American cheese is kind of neutral, so then that would be the same as like a white cheese, which I think is probably like fine, right? Because there's a lot of like mascarpone or like ricotta or something like that. Where cheddar cheese, I just can't imagine that being good. It's very hard to imagine. So because of that, I don't think it can be qualified as a lunch.
Okay. It's still a dessert. It's just a dessert with cheese.
Yeah. But I think it's interesting because you could take a slice of apple pie as a good example, and you just reformulate that slice of apple pie into an apple Nutri-Grain bar, and suddenly it's a meal replacement. So
New customer.
Oh, Rindo. ちょうど今首なし鉄仮面の
Yes! Oh, so soon? So soon?
Yo, who dis?
首なし鉄仮面
New? New person?
は
Good face.
I can't believe Riku Kingdom Hearts is here.
Hulks?
I can't believe Yurio from Yuri on Ice is here.
I can't believe they also shop at REI.
Oh, they must have asked Kenneth, like, what do humans wear? And Kenneth was like, they shop at REI.
But they came from the human entrance. Ooh, this is a good theme. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so something's up with him because he can see through the magic.
Oh, it's a different voice than Venia. I thought for sure it was Venia at first, but it's not Venia's voice actor, so...
Yeah, again, they came from the human entrance, so...
Yeah.
And there's no way Venia is going out into the human world.
I don't know. Titania can't come, so she might make them come.
Sorry, what I mean is they wouldn't leave the cafe.
Yeah, and go outside. Yeah, for sure.
Like, on their own accord? Certainly not.
Yeah.
Imagine, like, a sassy, like, 15-year-old walking into your place and being like, give me an iced coffee, but I don't really know much about coffee, so just do whatever.
That's Yuri Plazetsky. Yuri Plazetsky is here in our cafe. What's with this sassy lost child?
Ask myself every fucking day.
Please prove it medium-sized to sit.
Nani?
She's got to learn how to keep her cool.
Yeah, she's really gotta calm down.
Like, I know this is an oversight, but like, damn, you gotta roll with it.
Why don't you introduce yourself? Say hello. My name's Kotone, and I just opened this cafe. Thank you for coming.
That's because Ignis is a cat man who's gonna be wary of people.
A cat man. That's right.
Squirrel token, so Ignis is ready to throw hands with a 12-year-old. In years!
Years! Okay, no wonder they're so freaked out.
ああ、そうだそうだ。四天王がどうのこうのって女の子だ。いやー、自分で言うのもなんだけど、アンシャンテの即席
Nah, damn, my security sucks ass, huh? Good thing you're not paying me for it.
笑って済ませていいのかよそれ。とりあえず普通の客ってんなら夫がすぐに帰るだろ。
There's something up with this boy. We gotta figure out what it is. I do like that he has, like, the hair pulled back, but also he has the braids pulled back as well.
Yeah, I can't believe that we didn't recognize world champion figure skater Yuri Plazetsky in our own cafe.
Oh, right.
Try.
I need to know how to talk to a customer.
Yes, just don't be rude, please.
Doom.
Me too. Every day. Where's your parents?
You need to be like cleaning a glass or doing something else, and then you say, "So, what brings you here?"
Right,
in a
yeah.
mysterious way. Come on, Kotone.
Certainly, Kotone has seen daytime dramas.
I bet Grandpa could do this.
But also, like, how do you talk to a teen? It's different, right? Like,
It's
it's different if it
true,
were like an adult where you could just be like, you watch the sports or something. Like, you already know that there's a connective tissue somewhere. With teens, you don't know,
Yeah.
because they're gonna start
No,
saying
you
some
have nothing
shit.
in common. Nothing in common with teens.
Right. They're gonna talk about their cottagecore Minecraft server, and you're just gonna be lost immediately.
Yeah. The only appropriate question is, where are your parents? Are you lost? You could ask a teen for their opinion on Pokemon. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
good point, Squirrel Pumpkin.
ありがとう。マスター、ブレンドコーヒーちょうだい。
Absolutely fucking not.
It would be funny if she said no.
Yeah. Get it yourself, fucker.
That would be a fun way to relate to a teen, I think. Just completely upset their expectations.
Yeah.
Get
Do you
them
think
off guard.
Now, Meezer, he'd ask about Pokemon, and he'd have his own opinions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. And they're all wrong. All of his opinions about Pokemon are incorrect.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I think Skinny Pikachu is better, and he's just wrong, right?
Yeah. Just whatever the most irritating Pokemon opinions you can have, that's what he has.
実はそうじゃな
Oh
い
my
っ
god.
てタイプ。
He's being outed.
は
Is he a ghost?
No. Ghosts can't drink iced coffee. Don't be ridiculous.
That's one of those kids' books from that series. Ghosts can't drink iced coffee.
I bet it's gonna be kind of like, Ayakashi Gohan. It's like a, some kind of a spirit that's taken human form.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's been outed.
Oh, owned by
He's on the
teens.
ropes.
まあ、やばいかやばくないかで言うとめちゃくちゃやばいね。なんたって俺、魔王様だから。
Cool.
そういう意味で君もやばい存在じゃないのかな。
Just crazy about Fat Pikachu.
He is a ghost.
冷房でも入れたのでしょうか。
He's a ghost.
Ah, I like Squirrel Token's idea that this kid's a Belmont.
なんだ足元なんかめっちゃ冷てえぞ。
Wait, ghosts don't have money, says Miss Chris.
Another issue.
That's exactly
Ghosts,
it. The money is about to disappear. In just a
they don't
few
have money,
moments.
they can't drink iced coffee.
Oh, wow.
Ice Demon.
Some kind of ice, yeah. Ice boy. Jack Frost. Hee-ho. Elsa?
なるほど。
This is a real Elsa Spider-Man shot here.
もしかして。
Kotone. Kotone, this was not the time to recognize what you need to do as a customer service. Like,
I'm gonna pay you $100 to fuck off.
仲良くしようと思ったのに。
He's such as this kid's like, how much is coffee? It's for adults, so $10.
普通のお客さんが入る場合もあるから資格を含めてきちんとマスター修行をするのは無駄にはならないよ。
That's why he ordered a nice coffee because he's a nice boy.
Yeah. He drinks a hot thing, he melts.
Yeah, exactly. He's actually just
まあそ
Frosty
の
the
辺は別
Snowman.
の機会にでも説明するよ。とりあえず現に君はリンド、その他 GPM とか来店できてるでしょ。
Oh, I gotta wait for the pipes to thaw.
So basically, the cafe is like a vampire, where you have to invite people in. Or like a reverse vampire, I guess, then?
Yeah. It's a house in Fata Morgana.
Hmm, そうだね。この辺の飲み物とか、あとはその水道とか、意図的じゃないにせよ、彼の力が原因かな。
It's a popsicle now.
来店した時、なんかモヤモヤしたものを背負ってるなとは思ってたけど、
Yeah, if only you had handled it
半
better.
分半分ってとこなんだろうね。
And Meezer talks a big game. He doesn't know how to interact with people.
We're gonna have to give Miser
これ
etiquette
そんなに
lessons.
感じ悪いかすっごいフレンドリーににこやか爽やか営業スマイルのつもりで
I'm just a little guy. Come on.
いやいや、控えめに言っても貴様人間ではないな。化けの皮を剥いでやろうって聞こえたぞ。
私も右に同じです。
Oh my god, everyone's like, Miser, this is why you don't have any friends.
そんなつもりはなかったんだけどな
Guess that's what happens when you're a demon lord. You just don't know how to introduce yourself.
He really needs to. He needs to be wearing normal clothes. He needs to be wearing human clothes and then sit down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, mom! Mom's on the phone. Well, I think mom has some idea of what the nature of the cafe is, and that's why she's worried. What are our mom and dad? I need to know.
They're normal.
Are they can't be normal. They have to be like Van Helsing's or something.
They're they're Belmonts on the mother's side, so they lost the family name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this must be for the last name thing to like be 100% guaranteed. That would make Soan our mom's dad. Which again, he could be a JoJo grandpa.
Yeah.
Grandpa JoJo.
And the power, and you know, the cafe gets passed down to every other generation, just like JoJo's.
Yeah. Scroll Token says, "So, Kotone, please tell me more about the 4 sexy boys who live with you again."
いや、構わぬとも。あなたの家族からの連絡だろう。
Oh, look who decided to join!
Oh.
I appreciate that there's like a quantitative time to all this.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't come up much, but it's like, it at least gives me an idea of how things are progressing. Like them saying, it's been a week since we went to Fairy World.
Yeah. 4 months also makes sense why she hasn't visited them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like, it hasn't hardly been that long at all. They already know. There's no way they don't already know. Are you kidding?
Maybe they just
At
never
least
went to
they're
go visit
aware.
Grandpa during, like, hours.
Oh, and see, that doesn't make any sense. So they 100% know. She's just doing the classic, like, as a kid, I don't realize that my parents had lives before I was born.
Oh yeah, that probably too.
Sid pointing out in the chat that there is no supernatural explanation for a 40-year-old divorced man hanging out with their daughter.
It's true.
アンシャンテに宿泊する際我らは特に問題
Like, imagine if they had seen Rindo driving around town with Kotone in this passenger seat.
Yeah, but I would have been a lot more worried about that.
Huh?
つまり
Oh, he doesn't know because they don't have gender in
Because they're
Ringo.
fairies, right? Well,
Yeah.
they have gender sometimes.
Sometimes gender is.
They have
you
little
know,
gender as a treat.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know, fairies just reproduce, like, asexually, don't they?
Yeah, they all come from Titania. So
Yeah. They all just come from,
they
like, the
don't-
earth.
I guess they also just have sex for fun, just like they only have gender for fun.
Right, exactly. And who knows about, well, angels, they're not allowed to fuck.
Yeah, definitely not.
Beasts,
Fuck
no
all the
social
time,
etiquette.
but it's
Right, no
very,
social
yeah,
etiquette.
It's procreation. Yeah.
Yeah.
でもそこがわからないからこそ
Let's see, Demon World, don't know. But we know that Miser...
Demon World. Kotone's gonna go there and be like, "Wow, Miser, you have a lot of dogs."
Right, yeah. Miser's never. He would never.
Miser
Rindo's
knows
the only one here.
Everything about every kind of sex that there is, but he has never had sex.
Right. Yeah, so that's Big Rindo. Oh, Kanna's getting a fruit smoothie. Wonderful.
Blessed. With a shot of protein powder in there.
I like that it's called an Americana when just like... That's just like the default coffee here. It feels like.
I like the idea that American coffee is refreshing.
That's what people drink coffee for, right? Is to refresh?
to be refreshed.
Yeah, they love that.
There's definitely more genders in Demon World, I agree.
Yeah. And I guess there would be no gender in heaven, right? Like...
Yeah, right, yeah.
Oh yeah, did anyone tell you about the weird little kid that came in? You know about him? He on your files?
I've added the permitted term MILF, and I want you all to think about what you've done.
Every stream I have to look at my awful chat.
I feel like people forget with the ILF that ILF stands for I'd like to fuck. Not you, not one, but I, me, the person saying this.
Right,
Please
you'll have
bear
to...
that in mind.
Please change it to Mulf or something.
Anyway.
A sixth boy? We can't have that.
No, too many characters.
There we go. Paul Martin Mulf cop thing. Can someone bans it?
アンシャンテの結果に
I'm glad we get to adopt Yurio in
そうい
this
ったこ
game.
とも可能性としてありえない話ではないが
I'm glad, you know, a lot of these games there's a baby and they're also a dateable option. So I'm glad that there's a baby in this and he's not a dateable option actually.
Well, we didn't have a baby dateable option. I mean, this is just like when we adopted that cat child in a Rebirthday song.
Maybe, yeah.
それはそれ
Yeah,
は
maybe it's more like
驚
that.
きの連続ってやつだね。
I just feel like if people said hot mom instead of MILF, then they would think a little bit more about what they were saying and what their words mean.
Yeah. Unless they were talking about the singer, Hot Dad. Or the band, Hot Chip. Nothing like a good American coffee.
昨日だけの来店なら単なる偶然で片付くんじゃない？
It's so refreshing.
僕がここに来るようになった数年の間でも何回かは
Every time I see his stupid little half gloves, I want to slap him.
聞いてるし
そうだな GPM のように店を
Fucking
襲撃して
brocade
くるわ
vest
けで
and
もなし
half gloves. Go whip a bed on Tumblr.
その説はご迷惑を。
Yeah, imagine if you came into like a Starbucks or something and everybody freaked out.
What the fuck?
I don't think I could handle it. I think I would leave.
Yeah, it would seem like like something was happening, like money laundering.
Yeah, I'd be like, look, I'm sorry. I don't need it that bad. Like, I'm not that thirsty. I'll leave you to whatever you were doing before.
Yeah, I'll go to the bagel place just across the street. Don't
アン
worry.
シャンテとしては良いことかもしれんだろう諦めて仕事に
I'll go to
集中する
Dunkin'.
ことだな
If I walked into a cafe and like there were like 3 other people there and the owner got really nervous and everyone else was looking at me, oh my god, yeah. God, I would be like, something illegal is happening here and I don't want to be involved.
And again, you just go to Dunkin'.
Yeah. Also, this is what I get for not using the drive-thru.
No, it was the Instagram post.
誰がどうこうとか世界の危機がとかそんなんじゃないよ。
Oh, is he wearing
He's got his jacket off. He's got
no, but,
suspenders.
like, that's those are suspenders and not a gun holster? Gun holster?
That might be a gun holster.
誰かのせいって言うな。
Is he
It might
is
be
he
a
packing?
combo. I mean, everyone else was packing from the
Is
GPM.
Is Rindo carrying a gun on him right now?
Well, it's a magic gun, so maybe it's okay.
It's like that character in Higurashi that just like has a gun. It's just part of her character design.
あとはサンプルにいいかなって数枚頂戴した落ち葉とか草花がね。
I just stole some stuff.
もう開発班に大受けでさ。おまけに
Oh,
話
jeez.
を聞かせろって連日朝から晩まで捕まっちゃって。
They just want to go. They're just big fans. Please zoom out so I can see if Rindo has a gun.
Yeah, the thing is, he's strapped on both sides, so I don't know if it's a gun holster or if it is suspenders.
It's a weird placement for suspenders, IMO.
現地住人の彼女
Yeah, or some kind of like,
してもらって
again, non-gun like holster for his pants. Or he's packing double. Who knows?
先ほど自分で言っていたろまさに
And it
自業
seems
自得
like
ではないか
it's not part of the vest. Although I guess it could be for some weird reason. The vest has leather shoulders.
それにベスティアのように GPM が頻繁にやってきてはティターニアたちに申し訳が立たぬ。
Oh really? Oh really?
They just hang out in Beast World.
Oh really?
They just love going to Ignis's homeland.
I hope if this gets adapted into an anime that they give Canis a head, but it's modeled in 3D and it's clear. That's what I hope.
Weird. They're just there. No, it just goes to Beastia.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of interplay between Beastia and here, right? Like, I mean, that's like the whole thing is like they're the most common ones, right?
Yeah.
ほぼ正解だけど、本部にあるのはゲートじゃないよ。
The boys in R&D like to go visit the cat girls. What can I say?
確か前に説明があったと思うけどさ、異世界に行くための方法として2種類の転送法がある。
We just have a dedicated wormhole.
Yeah.
Just like a fucking Bugs Bunny hole that they pull out and jump into.
So, 普通ホールって言ったらどんなに長くても数日程度で閉じるはずなんだけど。何を思ったのか、うちに所属している変態で天才な変態がそれを固定開閉できるようにしちゃった、ね。
I heard the word hentai in that sentence. Our crazy genius, huh? It sounds like we got a couple of cat girl enthusiasts down at R&D after all.
その結果、ベスティアについては固定した直通路が確保されていてね。
Oh, I hope it's a Romeo and Juliet situation. Please, please.
There's no way. There's literally zero way.
GPM も伊達に国家組織を名乗ってはいないな。人材の層も厚いように。
I think that would make them less of a government institution. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah.
どうかな。規格外に優秀なやつってどこにでもいるもんじゃない？
God, that's a fucking good ass quote. Talented people can be found anywhere regardless of their personality. Oh, that's really good. What a good burn. Oh, I'm gonna have to file that one away. The worst person you know just made a great point.
Big fan of Rick and Morty, that's all. That's all, Kotone.
ごちそうさま。さてさて。
Okay, here's the zoom out. I don't know what that is. See, it looks like one of those things that should have like a gun on it, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
One.
And it doesn't go down to his pants.
No.
So it must be a part of the vest.
But it's got buckles.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For his vest.
It's you know what it is? It looks like the like sophisticated gentleman version of the fucking like copper fit back braces.
Well, you know that bit from John Wick where he like cocks his arms like a gun? It's just like a restraining belt to stop that. It's to stop him from being so powerful.
心配されてるのは嬉しいんだけど、年齢的な意味で言われてる気がするよ。
Now, Scroll Token's got it. They're holding his guns.
They won't shut up about how old he is. This sucks.
Rindo?
Yeah,
Gun
Rindo.
show.
Yeah.
気のせいだ。
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I refuse to laugh at that, but I understand. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
Henry Cavill did that in Mission Impossible. I thought that was John Wick.
I haven't seen either of those, so.
What's a movie? I don't even own a TV.
そうだ、琴音ちゃん。話が戻っちゃうんだけどさ。
Now he put his jacket back on, so the mystery is unsolved for now.
Is hidden, yeah.
ここに来た人外の
If you have any idea what's going on with Rindo's fucking shoulder holsters, call in to Unsolved Mysteries. Yeah, he wanted an iced coffee. What the fuck are you talking about?
僕の方でも GPM のデータベースを紹介してみるよ。
Ms. Chris is right. What if it was a Witcher? What if that child was a Witcher?
何か
That would've been pretty
特徴とか覚えてる
His
か
eyes
で
were
教
blue
えて
though,
もらえ
not
るか
yellow.
We're gonna meet him again.
会話の仕方
He
で
was hiding it using ice magic. Ice magic turns your eyes blue.
Ice magic, known ability of Witchers.
Yeah. They do all kinds of magic in The Witcher.
He wasn't
constantly
taking
using
any potions,
magic.
though.
The only potion he needs is iced coffee.
Same.
The memorable features are that he's a child, his fuzzy hooded sleeveless jacket, and his badass necklace. I do appreciate that this game is also like these hair colors are weird.
Yeah, it is
氷を使
interesting.
う白髪のもの。
Canis knows.
なるほどね。そこまで特徴があるなら探すのは難しくなさそうだ。何か分かったら報告するよ。
リンド、ソロ報告、できれば我にも届けてもらえ
Canis, what do you know? Canis, please.
Well, he's gonna tell us after Rindo's gone.
何か気がかりなことでも
Because we will note, they dress the same.
Yeah. He also shopped at REI. That means he's from Medio.
But how do they both know about REI as magic people?
調べてもらえ
They went together. He's helped this child.
了解
Yeah.
頑張りますよ。
Something's going on here, and we're gonna find out. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, our favorite place to be.
Oh, cool. Are we doing a Rindo PV now?
普通報告して
Yeah.
に即作業しろとか言う
The Sid says Timtania.
Right. I'm so glad when people in our chat post messages. It's my favorite.
ああ、やだやだ。僕もいつかの琴音ちゃんじゃないけど、老期に訴えてやろうかな。
Oh, first person. Rindo. I don't want to know Rindo this well.
I think it's nice that, like, you know, this government agency gives out free K-cups. You know?
Yeah, in their
Like-
break room.
Yeah, like, that's pretty nice. K-cups are not cheap.
I'm assuming they're pretty well funded, but not like I like this being The Office though. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even have separate cubes. They just
That's an open
just
office style, you know. It's the new thing. It's the rage.
Yeah. We got the shitty ceiling tiles.
I bet he has
No,
his own
you.
office though. Like they didn't want to drop, but he has his own office.
身長となんで
His door's got a little like one of those sticky basketball hoops on it.
Oh, for sure though.
ほいっとジャストで該当てっきり未確認の人外だと思って
Well, they just know about him. No big deal.
登録されてるもんだね
Again, he looks like he's like 15. How's he gonna?
名前
Those said middle schooler, so even younger. He's supposed to be like 12? How far does middle school go up to?
His name is
Oh, 14. There we go.
14歳の中学2年
Oh, and he's sickly.
体が弱く
Of course. Of
Arya
course. It wouldn't be
Abe.
an anime without a dying child.
登録されてる理由はと
What a face.
That's a good like if we turn the asshole from every game we play into an emote, that's like a good Sherlock companion.
Yeah, this is not a stern face. This is like a doo-doo face.
No, yeah, this is like
チェンジリング
I've
Changeling.
been let down. A changeling. Oh, but he is from Medio. The changeling child.
Old in Europe.
Yep.
This is
Boy. Look, we've
it's a fairy baby that was just left on someone's doorstep.
swap. Little baby swap.
So there's a human somewhere in Medio.
Mm-hmm. What if it's Venia?
God. There's no way though.
気にかけてたことに関係があるのかな
They look similar.
But they'd have to be similar ages, right?
I don't know.
Because if you get kidnapped as a
Time
baby,
doesn't work
well,
the
time
same
might be
way.
weird. Yeah, you're right.
おやおやそこにいるのは
Who is that?
Characters!
情報課課長こと人外ひしめくアンシャンテの
I feel like I recognize this voice, but maybe not from this game.
Some sort of office bully has entered the scene.
などという
Holy
Oh
shit!
けしからん役目を任されている
my
リンド
God.
カオルではないかね
Okay, so this must be the sicko genius. The sicko genius has a
No.
kitsune or a QB or something.
He looks like the you know the two characters from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh yeah, if
the
Rex and
like-
Weevil had merged.
If
That's what
Rex
happened.
and Weevil had a baby.
No,
This is
what
Rex and
happened?
Weevil.
What happened is they entered the wormhole at the same time, and they just became the same person.
Yeah, That's it. Squirrel Toons is this D-back banned. Banned. Never come back.
Holy shit!
Leave this place at once.
Folks. What a
Pokemon gym leader. Yeah, that too.
what a look on this character though. Wow.
Oh my god, Sid actually timed out Squirrel Token.
Also, I like he's got his doo-doo face on again.
Oh, well, how could you not? Look at this.
And his
Fast
eye level's
boss
perfect.
style.
I don't know if this was intended, but he's got the perfect
Yeah.
eye
It's
line.
very good. It's very good.
How old is this child? Is this
Oh
also
my
a changeling?
God.
Is this the kid? Did they find
I-
the kid?
I cannot.
Rindo's old
Wait.
friend.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Kiribado.
So he's got to be like 40 as well.
But he's done some magic. He's tampered with some potions.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Honestly, though, like this guy is like a monster fucker for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like all the other ones were like, all this shit's fucked up, and Akira over here is like, I love it. This is great.
Yeah. Also, his fucking like the little glasses like chain.
Yeah.
妬ましい羨ましい
Does he go to Beast World because he kidnapped a child from Beast World?
Sid immediately banned and then immediately unbanned Squirrel Token. I was worried that Squirrel Token was actually banned for 10 minutes. Time down, I should say.
GPM 史上初の妖精界メディオの現地域まで
Oh, Hydrate says that there was a regular gun holster on Rindo's hip, so we don't know what their shoulder pads are for still.
Yeah, still don't know.
I was already tired by listening to this child for 30 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah, there it is.
so
Wow,
cute.
also that gun.
僕一人しかいないとはいえ、職場で大声出すのはどうかと思うよ。あと前も言ったけど、お前を連れて行くとさ、あそこの人外図からの信頼がさらに失われちゃうわけだよ。血液採取を挨拶代わりにするような変態科学者様は、自重って言葉を知らないみたいだしね。
Okay, that is a little weird. I'll say it.
Yeah.
Little bit of a sicko genius.
仕方あるまい人外とはそれだけ
You're gonna get murdered, is what I'm saying. If I take you there and you do that, they're gonna kill you.
人類の司
And
法
as
た
much
る
as I would
善
enjoy that, it would wreck my conscience.
And ruin my career.
つまりはこの僕の学術的好奇心の方がはるかに価値が高いに決まっているじゃないか
Losing my absolute mind at this character design.
この正常ティターニア僕も会ってみたかったそれはもうきっととてつもなく表現
You
の
know,
し
if
よう
Akira
がない
Mikado
ほどに
went to
素晴
Fairy
らしい
World,
人
he would
間
immediately
だものね
consume anything the fairies gave him and be
Oh,
just destroyed.
Just fucked. Just
Yeah,
destroyed.
he's fucked just immediately.
Oh my god! This is so much.
This walking disaster of a freak. Holy shit.
Oh my god. This is so much. Yes, because he wants to fuck them, obviously.
まったくリンドは意地が悪いにも程があるねえくっちゃん
Oh, it's just a stuffed toy. I thought it was a real
Oh.
animal.
Yeah, I had really hoped that it was like a real kitsune. It's got like a thing on its tail that made me think it was like a
Yeah, right? That it was
a
like
trapped, like a limited in some like a kitsune with limiters on.
right, the electric fence kind of thing, like the invisible fence.
Yeah.
It is a pretty nasty face.
ああそれでリンド結局君はまずそうな
So we're gonna have to figure out what his deal is too, right? Because it's very clear that something happened to him as well.
Yeah.
ああ、まあちょっと調べ物をね。
Like again, it seems like he got like stuck in a wormhole, given his luck.
Oh, just like what happened to the scientist? Like
Yeah.
how did he do?
How did he get here?
Yeah, I think my man has had some potions that were too strong for him.
こら、何を勝手に。
おおチェンジリングかロマンがあるよねまたの名を先祖返りとも言うしかし
I feel like Mikado thinks that he could capture Titania's power or some shit, but then he would actually die.
Yeah. But he's definitely the final boss of the Rindo route, if Rindo is not already the final boss.
だって
Yeah.
ずいぶん長生きしてるじゃないか
Unless he's like the boss of like the common route.
おうよ。知らなかったのかい？まあでもそうか。
Wait, so they would swap back? Wait, is that what's being implied by the changeling thing?
Oh, is he on the run? He doesn't want to go back?
It said targets are 5 years?
Yeah.
何しろ本来人間界にいるべきでない存在だ。
Do you think that's why he's sick? Is because he's not getting fairy power?
そうだな。例えて言うなら
Oh, Demon World.
猛毒の空気の中に生まれたようなものだね。いやー、10年以上生きてる個体なんて極めて珍しい存在だと断言できる。
No, we're not bringing him in, Akira.
それで君はなんで彼を調べてたんだい？捕まえて研究対象にしていいの
？Because there definitely has to be some shit with him that's gonna come up later in the story by the fact that
Oh,
he's
for
like so
sure.
obsessed, right? Like, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
偶然なら別に。でも、それ以外だとしたら。理由はなんだ？同じ妖精であるカヌスの存在に気づいた。
I assume that like he's some kind of censor for fairies, right? Like,
I mean, he just noticed the cafe where other people wouldn't because he's magic.
well, right, but like, why would he walk into it? Is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
でも、もしそうだとしたら。
Gotta save the boy. This is charming. This is making Rindo good by making it so that he helps, you know,
Yeah,
someone.
by giving him a foil who is a complete psychopath, and they're like,
No. I was talking about his mission. Akira. I mean, Akira helps, but like the fact that it's like, well, even though I don't trust non-humans, I have to help them because otherwise this one will die, and that's fucked up.
This is just a baby. Yeah.
Right. This is literally a child. I don't know what they're gonna do about potential parents, but like, yeah.
So he must have just normal parents because it was a swap.
Unless something happened.
Wet cat, wet cat, wet cat.
悪いね。後で美味しいお肉をおるからさ。
I like that of all the people that is like, I need your help to get this kid back. It's Ignis. Also, didn't realize Ignis is wearing sweatpants.
Fantastic.
You can see, yeah, because you can see the string on them.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Or they're like athletic pants, but either way, same difference.
Those are the same. I don't know, I think he looks like a goblin with the cars. Ah.
I'm great with kids. I could beat up any child.
God, what an unlikely pairing we have here. This is interesting that this is a chapter from his perspective. So we're learning about him, but we're not learning about him as Kotone.
Right. I guess because it also kind of sets up how busy he is outside of this, which is why he doesn't interact with, I guess, the cast as often.
Yeah, he actually does things.
So interesting, too, that Candace is like, I know this kid, or something about this kid. I wonder how he's going to play into this.
Well, he's going to go inform Titania that he encountered a changeling, probably.
Oh, yeah, probably.
like if they only last 5 years, then that I think that would mean that the fairies would want to take him back.
今の家
Oh,
族
yeah.
の不仲ではないみたいだけどね。むしろかなり関係としては良好みたいだ。
Maybe he's afraid that if he goes back, that
ただ
he won't be able to see
ガ
his
リア君
parents
自身
anymore.
がかなり放浪癖があるのか、ほとんど家にはいないみたいでね。
じゃあ地道に探すしかねえってか。
まさか。これでも僕は情報家だよ。彼の自宅に寄ったのはあくまで保険。目撃情報やその他もろもろ。彼がいる可能性
Okay,
が
so we
高い
skipped
場
the
所
boring
には
parts.
ちゃんと目星をつけてる。
I guess so, yeah.
これはまた素敵な隠れ家をチョイスしたね。
An abandoned factory.
Are we gonna have like a fight here?
I don't think so. This kid's just being emo in an abandoned factory.
Well, right, but he also has ice powers.
I mean, we've got fire powers, but I don't think he's gonna try to fight anybody. I mean, maybe.
He's gonna have to run, so we're at least gonna have to chase him
gonna-
down.
Is he gonna let it go? Yeah, he's gonna run probably.
さて、それじゃあ中でお仕事と行きますか。
なんかあれば呼べよ。人通り見張っておいてやっから。
どうも。イグニスは常識があって助かるよ。まあとりあえずは僕に任せておいて。いや、ちょっといいかな。
何あんた。
そんなに警戒しなくても、僕は怪しいものじゃないよ。
どこがいきなり慣れ慣れしく話しかけてくるし。
I like how no one trusts Rindo just inherently.
Oh, I understand why. I certainly understand why Abe wouldn't.
He's deeply untrustworthy.
Yeah.
どっからどう見ても怪しい中年のおじさんなんだけど。
Look, you're not wrong.
一理あるね。説明が難しいんだけど、僕はほんの少し君と話がしたいだけなんだよ。安部カリア君。
なんで俺の名前。
Hey, it's me, a very not suspicious adult who knows your full name.
ほら、君先日妙な。
I think we should have opened the fact that we're with the government then.
喫茶店に寄っただろう。
Yeah.
Then at least invasion of privacy, you're like, oh, okay.
それさ、どうして立ち寄ったのか理由を教えてもらえないかな。答えづらいなら僕から言おうか。君は原因不明の体調不良で苦しんでた時、引き寄せられるように店に入った。それでちょっと体が楽になった。違うかな。
どうして俺の体調のことまで。
Squirrel Token's right. 14-year-olds love cops and authority. They love listening to adults and falling in line.
決まってる。君が体調不良で辛い思いをしてるのも人と違うことで苦 苦しむのも。君が人間じゃないからさ。
Also, he does his cool freeze tricks. Oh, fuck.
Wow. Look, this kid is the protagonist of an entirely different game.
He's got fangs, also.
Oh wow, there is a conflict. Good thing we brought the fire cat. It's a good-
That's probably why, honestly.
Yeah.
突然のことで理解できないかもしれない。でも聞いてほしい。君はただの人間じゃなくて、元来別の世界に生まれるはずだった妖精。
The ice.
その氷を司る力も、それが理由だ。
You're not doing a good job!
大丈夫。僕は君の味方だ。それと、
You can trust us,
のマ
adults.
スターも。一応専門の機関に所属してて、君みたいな力を持つ者に
I guess that's
I
not
feel like
incorrect.
に詳しいんだ。
I feel like our grandpa had a lot better method and handle over these types of situations.
Oh,
than
probably.
any of these guys do.
Yeah, but, you know, Grandpa's got a charisma that just isn't
心配しな
matched.
くてもいいよ。妖精についても少しは研究も進んでる。
研究？やだ。
This is cool fight music.
研究って
Yeah.
また俺を監禁して調査するんだ。
Again. Ooh.
珍獣みたいに動物みたいにみんなで囲んで笑い物にしながら
Oh, shit.
だからあんただって同じだろ。信用できる要素なんて一つもない。
Whoops.
きっと君はその体で辛い目にあったんだろう。
What if you met this Beast Man?
僕が信用できないのもわかる。
The Beast Man, ladies and gentlemen.
でも僕も引けないんだよ。君が僕を信じられないとしても、僕は君みたいな子を何が何でも保護しなきゃいけない。
は？保護？捕獲じゃなくて。
いいえ、保護であってる。君がその力で傷つける前に守りたいんだ。
I don't think it's gonna be an accident, my dude.
何より
Well,
君自身。
some of it could be an accident. Because it doesn't seem like it's, like,
って言ったら
in control, you know? If not, I'm gonna have this adult cat man beat you up.
僕は僕の仕事をするまでさ。君こそ。僕
You
は
gonna use that powers of yours? You better kill me in one shot. You better make it count.
That's what I was thinking too.
そうだね。どんだけ悪どいやつもこの力で大
This
体
kid's
退け
definitely killed someone before.
On an accident. He's never killed anyone on purpose.
大人って
I don't know. I think the first time was an accident.
自分がどんだけのことをしてんのかわかんない。
It's also they just don't understand.
かもね。案外大人の方が子供より物の善悪がわからないのかもしれない。
だったらもう俺のことは放っておいてくれよ。
まったな。ほっといたら死んじゃうから声をかけたんだけどね。
Oh my god.
Oh, why didn't I bring a sweater?
Rindo, you really fucked up.
Should have brought a heating pad with me. Whoa!
Oh yeah!
Oh shit, that's definitely a Blizzara at least.
Oh my god, he parried! He parried!
He had a knife! He's got a knife! Do you think that's what on his shoulder holsters? Is knives?
Oh, maybe it's knives, yeah. I can't believe Rindo fucking parried. Sits is waiting for the epic moment when Ignis says, Rindo, catch! And then throws him a cable knit sweater and nothing else. Oh, that would be really good.
Quick dodge roll.
やだやだ捕まったらまたこんなことになる俺はやっとあったかい家族を
Find a nice family he's adopted. Oh, what? Oh. Oh. Hmm.
Descended from fairies, and then you just sometimes
You just got fairy blood.
sometimes there's a fairy.
I think Scroll Token was right. Oh, not quite. Okay.
Are these Rindo's dying thoughts as he freezes to death?
それを奪われるなんて絶対に
I feel like the way that
嫌
this story is being presented could be done better than this.
All right. Well, back to the back to the RPG
Yeah.
fight.
I like the idea that this whole fucking building, it's like snowing on top of this building, and Ignis is just like not looking, and he's like, oh, no one's come by here.
Or it's basically just like, I haven't been called in yet. I'm not worrying about this.
Yeah, yeah.
Not my problem yet. And you know what? 100% valid.
Yeah, Rindo goes to his inventory like in Silent Hill, and it's blinking red.
Oh.
せえなビキビキバキバキやかましいなんかあったら呼べっつったろうが
Cool. He decided to join in. Ah, good action pose. The demon beast of fire.
Amazing.
Nice timing.
Oh my god, in English!
Yeah. It's in fact even a child would know, but me, a dumbass, refused to think about. It was very convenient that I picked Fireman to help me.
Also this chapter has the most typos in it of the entire game so far. This chapter feels not well made compared to the rest of the game.
I mean, I think that's just an issue of like things are gonna fall through the cracks, you know.
It's so concentrated in just this chapter. Like even they don't like Rindo.
でもイグニス、君の炎はこの子に負担が大きいみたいだ。悪いけど、抑えてくれると助かるよ。
見りゃわかる。つうか、俺の炎とか関係なく、そいつかなりやべえんじゃねえか。
ああ、思ってたより数倍ね。一刻の猶予もない。これはもう、本人の同意なんて取ってる場合じゃないね。
Classic Rindo.
Classic Rindo.
もしもし、琴音ちゃん。例の少年ひとまず保護したよ。それと、カヌスは戻ってるかな。あ、それなら話は早い。カヌスに伝えておいて。妖精界メディオへすぐにゲートをつなげられるようにってね。
Oh, but he could live there, but he can still come to the cafe.
Yeah,
So that he can
but
visit
he
his
needs to go to
friends.
Fairy World to not die.
He can still anyway.
Oh,
間違いないようです
Oh, here we are.
welcome back to Fairy World.
なるほどな。
Also, that just said veneer instead of Venia. So, I don't know. Maybe they sent this chapter to a different translation company.
These are usually one person, not even a company. That's the thing.
久しぶりじゃのことね。それとリンドウもか。こんな形とは思わんかったが、また会えて嬉しいぞ。の、ベニーヤ。
いいえちっとも
Yeah, it seems like they're using two different romanizations of the same word here. Well, it
Yeah.
む
happens.
しろまた厄介事を持ち込まれて
We'll
大
have to
変
see
迷
when
惑
in
で
the
す
next
ロロ
chapter.
ロロ
I hope you get cursed.
相変わらずだね。こっちの妖精さんの容赦のなさは。
で、例のカリア君とやらの状態は
It could also be something that got fixed but missed in a couple places,
メディオを訪れたことにより、
like later into the project's
今のところは
lifetime.
落ち着いておるが、
Maybe the first time was wrong, but the
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
It could be something that got changed and they didn't have the time or resources to go back.
また人間界に長く戻ったら何が起こるかわからんの。
It's hard to say because again, the localization of these sorts of things are very understaffed usually. I do also like the idea that there are just two of them and they both hate us.
Yeah, they're twins.
Okay, great.
Sure.
I guess that's the good thing about myth is it can sort of kind of be molded to whatever you need it to be.
Yeah.
And this is definitely more
Less
tragic. Yeah, that too. Woof.
これ口が過ぎるぞベンニーヤ。今はそれよりこの子のことじゃ。人間界で生きられぬ以上、本来の故郷であるこの妖精界メディオに引き取るべきじゃろ
う。しかし納得するだろうか。異常を自覚しつつも自分を人間だと考える者が
できるわけないだろう。なんなんだよ今の話。
Look, Abe, I understand, but you are literally standing. Please look at what is around you.
Typical Yuri Plazetsky.
あんたら揃って頭おかしいんじゃない。
This is all cringe.
My man, you shot ice out of your hands earlier and almost killed someone.
突然の話だ。信じられるのも無理はない。だが現に証拠は揃っている。
Hans just needs to take off his head and it's like, look, it's not fake,
体
dude.
調が安定しているのは何
He's
より
like
の
chuckles
証
it a
拠
little
じゃ。
bit.
カヌスの予想に基づき調べたが、やはりそなたは氷の妖精の類のようじゃの。それもその身にはかなりの力を有しておる。
そんなの。
おとぎ話で
I like that Missy is here just for the
こ
drama.
こにいる中年相手に全力で力を使ってたみたいだし、否定するのは無理があるんじゃない？
少々厳しい物言いになるが、我から率直に告げよう、少年。
Shit's fucked.
お前はこのまま人間界へ長居すれば死ぬ。
わしも幼い妖精がこのまま悲しく命絶えるのを見届けるのは心苦しい。じゃから少年、悪いことは言わん。このまま妖精界に住まうとよい。
And he'd still be able to visit his parents, like we talked about
そな
before.
たのためじゃ。
Yeah,
His
I
new
think
parents.
so. Yeah.
His cool
His
parents.
new current parents.
Yeah. Can I join in? This is my story.
そうだね。ご両親のこともある。こうしてメディオの空気を吸って少しは体も安定したみたいだし、一度様子見しよう。
It's so refreshing, like the Americano of air.
構わないね、カリア君。
いらない。
I want the hot stuff.
No, I just want a cup of ice so I can chew on it. Also, Sid and Squirrel Token have combined to say in the chat, Canis, young man, I was once in your shoes. I said, young man, what have you got to lose?
Great. Oh, also a good question from Beam Splash. How many fairies do you think Rindo has parried?
Clearly a lot.
You know, clearly he knows how to do it.
君はこれ
I definitely think he has been in combat with magical creatures a lot.
I wish any of these people were better at talking to kids.
このままアンシャンテにしばらく厄介になるっていう手もあるけど、もし自分について情報が少しでも
Oh no, bad idea.
No,
Bad-
don't, no.
Or they
don't
just
do
have to pick a
that.
time where like Kira's got a day off.
I don't think Akira takes days off.
GPM。
異世界のこと、妖精のこと、人外と呼ばれる存在のこと。今後どんな道を選ぶにしても、彼にはとにかく情報が足
You
り
can just like email him some files. He's got a phone.
Yeah, show him on your tablet.
ファンタスティックな世界に
Tell him to follow
誘
Ill
う
on
訪れて
Instagram.
いろいろ聞くっていう手もあるけど、
Here's some things you didn't see in Fairy World.
彼はこの現代日本で育ってきたんだ。根拠のある証拠やデータを見せた方が
I feel like I need to debate this child with facts and logic. Look, I could not beat him on the battlefield, but what about the battlefield of ideas?
Oh my god.
GPM には君みたいなケースも、前例が多少なりともあるからね。何かの参考にはなると思う。
Also, Score Token's got it right. Kari already follows Ill on Instagram.
I don't trust.
悪いようにはしないから。
You could not have said something that would make me trust someone less with this child.
Always sunny title card. The gang breaks into the GPM. Fade to black. Ominous fade to black. Oh, well. 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 I don't like that we didn't get to see what happened.
No, the happy music's playing. It's okay.
界を抜けられたのも納得です。あれは基本的に人間用に調整したものですし。で、カリアっつったか。そいつはこれからどうするって。
He'll kick your ass for making a fool of him.
don't like this.
残念だが、あの少年が決断するのを待てる時間はそれほどない。GPM にもいつまでいられるか。油断すればすぐにでも
Candace knows what's up.
命が危うくなるかもしれん。
He doesn't even know algebra yet.
Yeah, God. Middle school? Got so much to learn. Though, to be fair, I don't know how often it'll come back up in Medio.
Doesn't seem like there's a lot of intellectual stimulation in Medio, to be honest.
That's okay. We don't need it.
なぜ迷う必要があるのでしょう。
Of course, we don't know what the ice fairies are like. Maybe the ice fairies are a little more
そんな
intense.
簡単に
Yeah, maybe.
決められんならあのガキもうだうだ言わねえだろ。だね。今までの人生を全部捨てて、新しい人生
And by
を
14, you've already kind of settled into a way of life.
Yeah, classic.
本人的にはさ、死んだのと変わらないと思うよ。
Yeah, he has normal good parents now.
I like how Miss Ear is having an iced coffee for the first time to, you know,
Relate.
to
Yeah.
the teens better.
Yeah.
ああ、琴音ちゃん。リンドウだけど、今は大丈夫かな？
The child escaped.
Something. I'm.
ああ、カリア君のことさ、報告をしておこうと思って。
He escaped.
親御さんとも連絡してね。
Oh, okay.
検査入院って扱いで GPM にも
I don't like this.
Again, they've scheduled this with Akira's vacation time.
I don't like this.
Ichigo, 出せる証拠やデータは全部見せてあげたんだけどね。信じないというよりは信じたくないみたいなヒステリック状態というのが近いかな。そこで琴音ちゃんに物は相談なんだけど。
I think they fucked up his voice because he's on speaker.
Yeah, it's good.
GPM 本部に来て彼と話をしてもらえないかな。
It's because we trust you a lot more than anyone else here.
I don't trust any of this. I don't trust this entire situation.
I exclusively trust Kotone.
人外に関わり、それを受け入れている一般人。そういう事例の生きた証人である君に簡単なカウンセリングをしてもらえないかなって。もちろん無理にとは言わないけど、どうだろう。
Wow, they make us choose? They make us choose?
We gotta do it.
I guess, like, neither of these are bad, but I guess it's, like, how forward we are.
I don't think we're gonna not do it if we
Right.
say, "Are you sure?" Right? Like.
Right,
so
we're
we
just not
have
gonna get the
say-
Rindo points.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we should say, "I'll do whatever I can," because that's what Kotone would say, and we're gonna go either way. So, like, you know,
But you want
if there was
Rindo
a way
points.
to not, yeah, if there, well, no, I don't, but I think that's the better answer than saying, "Are you sure?" I don't want to say, "Are you sure?" about a kid, you know.
Okay. If we need to, we'll speed run the route again if we have too many points spread out. I don't know how strict it'll be.
The game is trying to say, like, nothing bad is happening. You should trust Rindo, but I still don't. And so it seems like a trap to get Kotone to also come to the GPM headquarters separated from the boys.
Haha, it sure sucks to get old. Damn, I feel you there, buddy.
Oh my god, please stop talking about how much older you are than everyone else all the time. It's not a good look.
I guess, like, if we have a chapter for every character, we do end up with enough chapters to then be like, we can just put all our points into Canis. I'm sure children are different than fairies. Fairies are like children, but that does not go the other way.
I love the idea that none of their personalities have ever changed.
Right, that they've always been exactly like this. Could you imagine?
Exhausting.
And whoever else no one. I'm just gonna start a fight with a 14-year-old again.
Canis can protect us, so that's
Absolutely.
good.
Yeah, he's got a sword. Again, he needs to take off his head.
I can't wait till she shows up and it's just a shitty office and she's like, oh, this is it?
Either that or it's like, it's in a building with like a bank so no one notices.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of those where they've just like filed in something else in this huge skyscraper.
Yeah, that seems like what it is.
Yeah, it's either that or it's like a rundown shop. Oh, nope, there it is. Is this a campus for them, also?
Yeah.
Like, this is pretty far out, so...
古今東西の古典的手法だね。木を隠すなら森の中ってね。
しかし、今更だが、アンシャンテの留守をイル
No.
一人に任せて大丈夫
I don't think it will be alright.
仕方ねえだろ。空気読めねえあいつ連れてくると、同性論でカリアとかいうやつ追い詰めそうだし。
それはそうなのだが。
新作の乙女ゲームをやるって言ってたし、特に問題ないと思うけどね。
You're just gaming.
GPM 本部へようこそ。アンシャンテご一行様。と、結構な大所帯で来たね。ああ、でも、以前の衝突を考えると、最低限の警戒をして当たり前か。
I assume there are a lot of you, assuming that, like, the GPN would jump them while they were here.
Oh. Rolling deep. We could have had it
Is that
all.
what he was trying to learn how kids talk? He saw the jacket and he's like, nice drip.
イグニスは彼が暴走した時の保険ってところかな。まあ人数が多いのは問題ないさ。それじゃあ本題の前に簡単にこのビルについて説明しておくよ。
We're gonna need to know this later when we need to escape from the building. in a 3D
Yeah.
action segment.
Ah, I see.
Can't 福利厚生をきちっとしてないと国家機関も成り立たないってことさ。
Can't relate.
そんなならなおさらね。
And this is the Japanese government, so.
Especially can't relate.
おう、正直イメージと違えな。てっきりもっと
It's
怪し
creepy
い
in
雰囲
its
気っ
own way.
ジメジメ
How
した
many
雰囲気
people do you think it takes to be able to clean every fucking like piece of glass in this place?
I
まあ、開
know.
発家のフロアに行けば
Just a lot of
怪し
glass.
い雰囲気満載だけどね。ロボに魔法陣、陰陽両での術者もいる。とはいえ、別に毎日人外を捕獲したり、争ったりしてるわけじゃないよ。平和的な解決ができれば、それに越したことはないしね。
Well, just hold on a minute, because I've got a freak for you to meet.
To be fair, I don't think he wants anyone to meet the freak.
No, he's internally very worried about it, I'm
呼
sure.
び出した
Oh, yeah.
ってものだね。
Either that or he's setting him up. He's been like, fucking finally, one of these idiots was definitely gonna kill him.
He's just hoping that Akira stays in R&D.
Just gotta get Ignis close enough and, the problem will take care of itself.
Rindo sent him on a wild goose chase so that he won't notice the child here.
Mm-hmm.
おっと、ここだね。だいぶ参ってたから、今検査担当者に預けて、ちょっと休憩してもらってるけどね。それじゃ、扉を開くけど、準備はいいかな、トネちゃん。
There's a fucking ice castle in there. I feel like this story is really restrained a lot by how much it had to fit in one chapter. This feels like a much larger, bigger story with how they've written it.
Yeah, but like, I understand why they wouldn't also draw it out and break into other characters' chapters.
Yeah, but like it almost feels like if you only have one chapter, then maybe like make it a little more cut and dry. Like the kid already kind of figured it out, or that he's happy to go to the fairy world. You know, stuff
Oh,
like
no.
that.
格言を知らないのかね。まあ、
Oh,
今
no.
僕が考えた格言なのだが。
Uh oh. Time to die.
うげ、今の声は。
Oh my god, is there history? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
おっと、この僕を知らないとは。
He's listening in.
哀れなんだ。
God, what an asshole.
ならば、教えてあげようじゃないか。 さあ、歴史に残る気がする僕の名を。
Right, I'm Weevil Underwood.
脳細胞に刻みたまえ。 僕こそ人外研究の第一人者にして GPM の頭脳こと開発家の課長
Oh, wait, if they keep going to Beast World, Ignis absolutely knows this fucker.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
天才科学者ミカドアキラ。
リンド、ここの警備はどうなっている？子供が
What's with this sassy lost child? It's right there. Folks.
君たちがそう思う気持ちはよくわかるんだけどね。でも残念なことに、こいつの発言は大体本当なんだよね。こう見えて、とっくに成人してるんだよ、ミカドは。
That's my face when Akira Mikado wants it on the screen. TFW, that face when.
人を外見で判断するとは愚かの極みだね。まさに凡人の発想というか。人は見た目より心と頭脳だよ。
That's right, I'm a sapiosexual.
And you can tell that Akira's a real academic. A little too heavy into academia.
さてさてさて、君たちのことはよーく知っているよ。リンドウがいろいろと報告してくれたからね。
The little Sims negative moodlet just appears over all their heads.
打天使君はいないみたいだけど。しかし
I can't believe exactly the thing Rindo didn't want to happen has happened.
And
Amazing.
immediately. Just immediately.
Immediately. He should have known better.
自然にイグニスの存在が無視されたような気がするのだな。
Again, they know each other. He's been to Beast World all the time. They've fought.
Oh my god. I cannot wait to hear what this beef is.
They fought, or he like took over like his like habitat or something.
What's the beef? What's the beef?
GPM はベスティアにたまに調査へ来てやがる。
Hell yeah?
そん
Yeah.
な遭遇してよ。
そう、遭遇して最強の魔獣にして貴重な個体である彼と
This virile
友達になったと
beast.
いうわけさ。
Yeah, very
会うため
interesting.
に採血させろとかいう関係はガチとは言わねえんだよ。
You just don't understand. That's what humans do.
Ma, とりあえず話進めよう。彼女もさっき
Be serious, like the adults are talking.
ミカドアキ
Oh, new guy?
いつまで無意
Yo, new guy just
hello?
dropped.
行うつもりなの
New guy just dropped.
詳細なる事故が起きた
Hello?
Oh, they were talking about divinators, right?
Yeah.
This could be a divinator working for them. But also seems like a boss because he's like, please bring your timesheet. How long do you think until Make Up a Guy is able to invent these two guys?
This is definitely a new type of guy. Ugh.
これ君って確か
This is the new hire. This is the new type of guy.
He's from the Department of Guys.
お助手君じゃないか。あはは。奇遇だね。
It sounds like he's not really his aide and in fact some sort of entity that he's formed a contract with.
Yeah.
自分を指摘する
Very, very Faustian.
ここで
Yeah?
回帰せよと指示したのはお前のはずだミカドアキ
ああ、だよ。また 真側かよ。勘弁しろ。
案ずるな。名乗るほどのものではない。役職はこれの助手である。
Well, isn't all of this
そして
extremely
私はこれと違い
suspicious?
時間の無駄な消費を良しとしない。アベカリアに関する情報を隠し
Does the GPM stand for like guy perception management because of all these new guys? New types of guys?
How long were you thinking about that?
I was trying to figure out a really good, I was trying to figure out a good P word. I could not think of a good P word for probably a minute.
That's very good. That's very good. Guy perception management. New guy just dropped. Seeing this and saying new guy just dropped is so funny. like that really is a new type of guy. I've never seen a guy like that before.
Yeah, I've seen this guy. It's Weevil Underwood. I haven't seen that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also like that his assistant exists basically just to be like, yeah, you need to fucking work and stay in check, my man.
I feel like Mikado's assistant was perhaps like summoned through some sort of blood ritual.
Can't believe it's only been 12 days into 2021 and a new guy dropped. I would not make an
Everything about
assumption.
this is incredibly sinister.
それじゃあこれを参考に仕事の話に
Like, I know it's supposed to be like a goof, but like also incredibly sinister. All these people are fucked.
Yeah.
This is the Men in Black. This is not.
では入る前に最低限の説明をしておくよ。
That's what the M in GPM stands for, though, is Men in Black.
Yeah. Also, Sid points out, Kotone, a man from the GPM, almost shot you with a real gun.
True.
Exactly.
Well, no, it was with a super gun, because it shot bigger bullets to kill
yeah.
non-humans. It's even worse.
確かに彼の体は同年代男子の
One, his ice magic.
色々と左右
Two, his fairy blood.
特に顕著なのは対中心温度。30度というのは
Okay, that makes
あ
sense.
まりに低
Iceman.
すぎる。常人なら
Mhm.
低体温症と言える数字だよ。
I appreciate that the translators moved this to Fahrenheit for us.
Hmm.
しかしその一方で精神鑑定の結果の方は
No, it's Celsius. Like she said, the lowest my body temperature has ever been is 35.
Well, doesn't make sense, though, does it? Alright, just a second. We're both doing the same fucking thing.
35 is 95 in Fahrenheit.
Okay, and 30 is 86, which doesn't seem that low. That's why I wasn't sure. That's not...
But it's very low for a person.
I guess so, sure. Sure. Yeah,
And
right.
they said the word Celsius.
I haven't taken a temperature in 100 years, so I wouldn't know.
We're supposed to be 98 degrees.
No, I know that.
So...
I don't know. 86 just didn't seem right for hypothermia, but I guess that's a lot, so...
It doesn't take... Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, going from 98 to like 100 is a lot.
Yeah, I
to
guess
have
you're
a
right.
fever, so...
だからこそ対応が難しいんだよ。GPM の立場としてはね。
Got the body of a guy and the physiology of a fairy.
あくまで彼は先祖返り。人間の両親がいるのは間違いないんだし。
He's half
人
non-human.
外と呼ぶことすら迷うところなんだ。 前置きはここまでにして、あとは直接本人と話すとしようか。
待ちたまえ。そこを
I guess I was also thinking like, oh yeah, 30's below freezing, that's why he's an Iceman. So, you know.
I do not talk or interact with this man.
Please.
ミカド？
この扉の先には君たちの予想していない状況が待ち受けている。
I don't know, I've seen some weird shit. I went to Fairy World.
踏み込む前にいくつか約束してほしい。
Wait, is he being responsible? What the fuck? You can't just change the
No.
character like this.
随分
Just
と
met
厳
him.
重だね。それで、その約束っていうのは
One, don't harm the merchandise. Number 2.
まず中の様子を見ても慌てない。
What the fuck's going on in there? Wait, what? Wait, what? What are they prepping us for?
できるだけ感情を荒げないこと。冷静さを失ったら判断を誤ってしまう。
we're getting a 5-minute lesson in de-escalation.
そして
Right, but what's happening in there?
一番大事なのは
Oh
怒らないこ
no.
と。
Oh
僕
no.
僕
He did something. That's the problem.
実はあの人
What's going on in there?
安倍刈谷くんなんだけどね。目を離したらいなくなっちゃったはは
I guess that's what he didn't do.
Great. Good.
He's got punched down the center of the building, falling 80 stories.
Wait, does that mean that Akira sided with him and was like, "Yeah, I'll help you escape"?
I think he fucked up. I think what happened is he
No.
fucked up.
Oh. I don't know how to feel about this guy. I don't know how to. We've met so many new guys in this chapter, and I
Lot
just
of
don't know how to
guys.
feel about any of them.
Kiryu Abe, love him. Great guy. Hell of a guy.
Like, I had an impression about Akira, and it seems like he's just supposed to be a comic relief character. Even
I
though
think
he
he's
seems-
I think he's still gonna be a villain.
誰が信じるか
Yeah.
信じられるもんか
Yeah, this is being 14, basically.
Yeah, for real.
Remember being 14 and literally anything about your worldview being, like, compromised? Yep, I'm just a normal kid. I mean, realistically, you're probably like 75% human. You know.
Yeah. I mean, if humans and fairies can interbreed with each other, they have to be pretty genetically similar, right?
At least to some extent.
父さんと母さんに息子として人間として認めてもらった安倍刈谷だ
What, did he get sold to the dark parts of society to be an ice machine? Like,
I don't. Well,
I-
he
there's
also
so many
they also,
sinister elements of this that are just kind of like disappearing.
or at least being glossed over for I think, making it seem worse by not describing it, but I assume that he would, based on the way they were talking about examining him, I'm assuming that he became, like, effectively, like, you know, a cadaver for, like, some shady science business. But alive.
I don't really know what you're trying to describe, but
I'm trying to describe
I mean,
that he was, like, tested on by scientists.
right, but it wasn't the GPM. Like,
No, it was some other shady company.
What? Who then? The Talamasca? Like, what are we like?
I guess the point is it doesn't matter.
There's just a lot of elements here being introduced, and I think they don't all need to be here.
Sure. I won't disagree with that. So they're just gonna be able to follow the ice to find him.
Yeah.
They're both scrying.
This just feels a lot like somebody's. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what the point of like this chapter is. It's like it's kind of all over the place.
The point is
Like,
to learn more about
parts were,
Rindo.
like some parts were like super abridged, and other parts were like drawn out for forever. Like that scene with Mikado just now.
I think that was intentional, though. The point was that he was buying time.
But like, I mean, I'm talking about in the like the larger sense of pacing.
Sure.
通じましたね。リンド、Kotone。
I guess it's because the focus is supposed to be on Rindo for this, more so than the kid. Even though it's very clearly about the kid, and not Rindo.
Yeah, I don't...
I think that they've
Yeah,
just
I don't
made a
think-
good chapter, but they also want it to be about Rindo.
I just feel like I'm not learning a lot about Rindo.
I guess I'm learning a lot about Rindo's job, and who he has to put up with. All the guys.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you think that they have, like, tailgates? Or, like, you know, do they think they have, like, Super Bowl parties?
I don't...
Him and the guys?
I feel like there's a contingency of people who follow sports, and it's but none of the guys we've met so far are involved in it.
Yeah. Rindo's gotta have friends, though, right? That just, like, hang out. They have a beer.
I don't know. I mean, they said that Mikado was his friend.
I was guessing by that they, like, were friends, and they don't really hang out anymore.
I don't know.
でも倉庫の中だけじゃなく周辺にまで影響を及ぼしてるってことは。
おそらくですが、妖精の力が暴走しているのでしょうね。
Like, I think this would have been cooler if it was not attached to a character's chapter.
とはいえ、私なら
Yeah.
すぐに追いついて
Or it was Canis's chapter, because that would make more sense, but Canis has been surprisingly absent.
Yeah. And I feel like if the focus was on Rindo, then this kid's whole situation should have been a little bit more open and shut, right? Like,
Yeah.
This is like it's so messy and all over the place.
いやいる。君はミシェルたちに連絡しつつ上空で待機してくれないかな。できればその氷の力とやらを結界か何かでそれ以上広げないよう抑えてくれると助かる。彼には僕が向き合うから。
Don't say it like that. I'm going to shoot him with a gun.
ただの人間であるあなたよりも出た方が確実かつ安
But I assume he's going to try to talk to him again, and also have Kotone there.
もっともな意見だけど
Is Ill also on speakerphone?
彼はまだ
Yeah, I think so.
I appreciate the use of speakerphone in this chapter.
I think that's the idea, because he has to talk to two people, right?
ないんだよ。
Yeah.
It came on Kotone's phone, so.
なら同じ人間の大人である
As an adult human,
彼を導いてあげなきゃいけない。
he's going to be like, it's not worth it. You're going to be in so much debt from college. Like, this is very clear the one that gets him
Yeah.
points.
Yeah, don't push yourself is what you say to old people.
He's
You think
old,
we should be mean
and I don't
him
want to date
because
him.
we don't- Okay, then let's be mean.
Yeah, I think we can be a little mean.
Sure.
Again, I don't want to get points with him. I know you're old, and I know you're really old, but please take care of yourself.
ありがとう。いいね。GPM 職員じゃなくて。
Are you sure that didn't get us a
送ってもらえ
point?
るのは
Oh, fuck. I think I misread the walkthrough. Oh, well. Yeah, it's fine. I don't...
Wow, now that you're the one who did it, it's fine.
Yeah,
It'll be
that's whatever.
It'll be fine.
I do like that that's the idea, though. It's like,
では
don't hurt yourself, old man. He's like, well, at least you respect me as a person before being a cop. Like, okay.
Well, let's not go that far. Constantly calling him Mr. Rindo, translating Rindo-san as Mr. Rindo over and over again is very funny. But
I guess it's
not
also-
in a,
I mean-
we're gonna date this man way.
It's definitely supposed to be, like, a respectful sort of thing, I think.
Yeah. Mr. Rindo. Well, he's back at the warehouse, so we don't have to make another background.
Eh. He seems pretty comfortable with the place if he just ran here on his own for
Yeah,
fun
we're-
before.
We're back here in the industrial freezer.
Plus, it's an enclosed space that, like, gets very cold very quickly, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Given it's made of sheet metal, so it's probably nice that way. See, he's loving it.
Mm-hmm.
もともとも不安定というか限界だったんだろうね。
To be fair, a lot of take in over the course of 2 days.
まあ今後の人生の身の振り方なんて中学生が抱えきれるような問題じゃないよね。
Why didn't they like bring in his parents to talk to him?
どれだけ拒絶しようと
Probably safety
答え
concerns.
は出さなきゃいけない。
I don't
出す
think
た
that
めに
was the right
こ
call.
う踏み出さなきゃいけない。
I'm not disagreeing.
Obviously, they are always unsafe, and they must be aware of his ice
考
powers.
えることを
They said that, yeah.
Obviously.
その先にあるのは虚しい結果だけ。
And if they could say, like, oh yeah, you know, like, it's okay, we know about the fairy world now, and we'll still be able to
僕は
come
今から
see
彼に
you.
教えなきゃいけない。同じ人間として。あとはいろんなことを後悔してきた人生の先輩。
And let me tell you, I've got a lot of them.
琴音ちゃん、君はここで待ってて。幸い彼、自分の身を守ってるだけで近づかなければ大丈夫そうだし。 君には
Meanwhile, I've been working on figuring out my iframes so that I could fight this man.
コーヒーを入れてあげる役目を任せたいんだ。 いいね。それでこそアンシャンテのマスターだ。
Sid says Rindo replaced the gems in his shoulder holsters with ones that have ice resistance.
Thank God. You know, he came prepared this time.
Hi, he's got a gun! He's got a gun and a knife! That's why he
pulled
has
out...
two holsters! One is for a gun and one is for
Well,
a knife.
the gun one's still around him, so he has a second holster then around his shoulder that we don't know what it belongs. But also, very funny that he pulls out both of them.
Yeah?
What do you think's engraved on his knife?
Oh my god, it does. It absolutely has words on it. Oh
Yeah,
my,
what does it
it's
say?
probably about his dead sister.
I think it says
Probably
life's a beach.
I will always remember you. Or you think it says like living on island time or something?
yeah, I think it says like it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh my god.
それ
Oh my god. I don't like
Yeah.
this chapter.
He's got 2 knives. One of them says changes in latitudes, and one of them says changes in attitudes.
Oh my god. No, you know what? I bet his knife says respecting women on it.
この間
Fuck, you're right.
怖がらせちゃった
You're
から
right.
ねそのお詫びもあるけど元より
But also, I
子
clearly
供へ
am
のお説教
armed.
に武器なんて必要ないさ
Maybe his last holster has like magic handcuffs.
Get in
Some kind of gun that shoots a net.
Oh, this is how he's gonna do it. He's just gonna let him get hit.
Wow.
He's gonna let it hit him. He's been making this face a lot this chapter.
Yeah? I like this face a lot. It's very funny.
おお危ない危ない今なら眠ったら死ぬぞとかいうお決まりのセリフの意味がわかるかも
Rindo's knife says delete this. Oh my god.
でもいいねあの子の声はこんな場所でもよく通るおかげで目が覚めたよ
Rendo's knife says, I hate it when girls die. What? Did he explode?
What?
Wait, what happened? Wait, hold on.
Oh, he got stabbed in the arm with a big ice.
Okay, he got stabbed. I thought for a minute, like the power had overtaken Ave.
Oh yeah, and he like exploded.
Yeah. Okay, well now it's okay.
Uh-oh. My man's being taken out like fake Junko Enoshima in round 1.
Hey.
したことないだろ
No spoilers.
It's not.
Damn, you fucked up, son, huh?
アベカリア
I appreciate the chat's like, this is not how you de-escalate a situation. It started out so positively with like throwing his gun and knife away.
逃げるな僕をよく見ろ
And now Kyle Rindo's trying to do like the stern dad routine instead of like, I don't know, something responsible.
これが
no one in this is equipped to do anything, right? Like, no one's good at anything in this whole chapter.
君が
Yeah, you're probably right.
容易
Yeah.
に触れる
In this
力なんだ
chapter, yes. I was gonna argue that we were good at making coffee, and so was Meezer. But you're right about this chapter.
どこに住まうべきだとかこの際今はどうでもいい自分が何者なのかを直視しろ
This is just all over the place. Like, I don't feel like Korea is having like an arc of any kind. Like, I just don't. I'm not following the emotional
同じ
like
ことを
points of
繰り返
this
すことになる
story.
ぞ今度は
It feels like things are just happening.
大事だと思う人を相手に
これが俺父さんと母さんを傷つけるかもしれない
That's not exactly what we wanted you to take away from this, but yes. I mean, us as in the players, not Rindo. I don't know what Rindo's up to.
Yeah.
逃げて逃げて
My man's on some shit right now.
続けてふと気がついた時にそんな悲劇が起きてからじゃ遅いんだ
I guess it feels like they are pushing him to realize something that it doesn't make sense that he isn't already aware of at the time that we
受
meet
け入れて
him,
くれた人たちは
considering how long he's been aware of his powers.
I think the point is not that he doesn't believe it, but he refuses to accept it.
That's such a weird angle to
少しでい
take.
い自信を持つんだ
I don't know.
彼らが認めてくれた自分が何者であろうと変わることはないって
It is definitely a story that I think they wanted a lot more time to be able to write, though. And I don't think they got that.
Yeah, I don't get that, like, that's the point of contention where he's like, no, I'm just a normal kid. I'm not like, I'm human. Like, I don't know why that is the
Oh, man.
point of conflict there.
14's a big
I
age
guess.
for unwilling to accept things about you are different from others, wanting to conform.
Yeah, but they also established that his whole life has been about like running away from being experimented on, like because
Right, so he would want to
right,
live a
like,
normal
it would-
life, given that he has found one.
I guess
like,
just like the level of denial doesn't make sense to me as like the main point of conflict versus like I guess like if he had sort of like a normal life and this was like just hitting him now.
But, like, he just found normalcy. That's the thing, is, like, he is being forced to throw away the ability to live an effectively normal life now because these people have entered into his life.
俺のせ
I
いで
guess maybe then it's like I mean it was just sort of like all presented all at once and it's like such a long like complex situation. It's like here
Sure.
all of it is and
Yeah,
now like we dumped all of this on you in like 30 seconds and now let's have these like long extended emotional scenes about it, which like doesn't work for me. Like I'm confused about why we're getting such a long drawn out series of scenes for him to accept this.
I'm assuming this has something bigger to do with Rindo later. I assume this will come up later in Rindo's route.
I just feel like it's all over the place. Like we haven't really learned anything about Rindo, and now he has this big like supposedly like step up dad moment here, but he doesn't really de-escalate the situation properly.
But also, I assume this is attached to feelings of the fact that his sister got killed or something by a non-human. And so it's like, you need to recognize that, you know, your actions have consequences with, you know, with regards to your powers. I'm not saying
making a lot of assumptions
Wait.
about his backstory, and like I guess this just feels all over the place because like they found him, he passed out, or they had a confrontation, and then they actually took him to Medio, but he was passed out, and then he was freaked out by it, and then they were like, okay, now let's go back, and now let's go to the GPM, and now run away again, and now another confrontation. It's just like it feels all over the place to me. Like I just don't feel like an emotional arc throughout this, like a unifying storyline. It feels like they wrote like a big unifying storyline, but like the pacing at which it is presented is just kind of all over the place.
大丈夫。ちゃんと助
It
けるよ。
needs, it needs
すぐに
editing.
アンシャンテへ向かおう。イルとカナスも手当ての準備をして待ってる。
まあリンドは人間の病院の方がいいんだろうが、怪我の原因を追求されたらめんどくせえだろ。
tripped on a patch of ice. Oh no, he's old.
It's okay, Il can res
新
him.
規成果をすんなガキ。こんぐらいでくたばれ程度のやつにアンシャンテの監視役なんて務まらねえよ。
Like I feel like this is all building toward like Rindo being willing to sacrifice himself for this kid and for like non-humans, which like proves his heart and stuff like that. But I just don't think it was executed I don't think it was executed well. I don't feel like I don't feel like that just got proved to me at all. Like it feels more like I don't feel like I trust him anymore, but I do feel like he is like self-sacrificing in the way of like he doesn't have anything to live for.
I think this one reads a lot more as set up for his story than like Canis's did.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Where Canis, I think it's like, oh, this is the
natural.
arc. I think this one, it is more the introduction to Rindo and what his arc will be. I think it is accomplishing two different things. Also, you paid me extra, so, you know, this one's on the house.
怖くないわけ。
I feel like this is the least scary thing Kotone's seen, you know?
Yeah.
して俺と一緒にいるの怖くないのかって話。俺がさっき何したかあんただって見てただろ。
Also, this kid's definitely coming back.
Yeah.
This kid's becoming a regular.
Oh, she's learning more about coffee.
I'm learning more about coffee.
どう見たって普通のコーヒーにしか見えないけど。
No
Man,
straws?
14 and drinking coffee, too. He's 14.
でもこれあの魔王とか鎧の人とかが飲んでたのと同じだろ。
See, he doesn't know that much about coffee.
だからてっきりすごい味とかどんな効果があるのか。
I can feel
Yeah.
the effect.
Yeah, they like coffee. What the fuck?
It's just caffeine. Poured it into my mouth.
So 遠回しに俺は人間だよって言って慰めてくれてるわけ。
Oh yeah, he's coming back.
Mm-hmm. Sid says, "You are the same as a 40-year-old divorced man to me."
Hey, you know? You don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps.
But it helps.
Yeah, I hang with a lot of wackos on the daily. I could use someone like you, Abe.
結局は俺にはもう選択肢なんて一つしかない。両親には必死に隠してきたけど、最近はもう外で生活してるだけでも呼吸が苦しくなってくる。苦しくなって何も考えられなくなって、ふとしたことで力が漏れる。だからこのままじゃ俺またさっきのリンドウさんみたいに。
いやいや、勝手に殺さないでくれるよな。
I still have to be part of the story. Sorry, folks. Damn, he walked out of this from the hospital like this? He's brought a new change of clothes?
He drank a healing potion.
Oh, okay.
簡単には死ねないよ。例えば、そう。今期の特撮ものの最終回だって。
Oh my god!
Hey, folks. Hey, folks. What the fuck is this?
And that's the end of our play this game, folks. Sorry.
That's right, 10 out of 10, folks.
Next
Go
we'll
out,
be
buy
playing,
it.
yeah, love to share it, sing it with you tonight.
I love
Remember
localizations.
2020? I
Here's the
remember
thing.
folks in the chat.
Here's the thing. I don't know if that was a reference to the Tiger King in the original.
心配ご無用。いるの
It could have been.
若干適当な砲術のおかげで傷も塞がってるよ。
And honestly, I love it.
Rindo watching Tiger King, like, all of these people are breaking the law.
If I were there, I would simply arrest them all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
ごめんなさい。
I don't know if you're privy to this, but every so often when I think about that kind of thing, I think about those TikTok videos of the guys who will watch, like, a car falling down a mountain in a simulation and explaining how they would survive the impending crash.
Oh my god.
言ったでしょ。
I didn't know that was a type of guy, but I believe
Yeah, it's a
you.
type of guy. It'll just be like, yeah, so here I climb into the passenger seat to avoid the collision as I fall down this mountain. And so
Wow.
I just imagine Rindo doing the same thing where he's like, if I were in the same situation with the Tiger King, I would simply arrest them and then there wouldn't be all this controversy.
Yeah, yeah. I would simply
わざわ
take
ざ
Carol
GPM
Baskins
に
in for
報告する
questioning.
必要もない。かすり傷。
If I were there, I would simply recognize they were all unfit to take care of tigers.
で、カリア君。君はどうしたい？
どうって俺は
おっと、道が一つしかないって答えは現金かな。言ったろ？自分を信じろって。その信じた君を支えるのは大人の僕がやってやる。
Bad news is no one believes in me, Rindo. Because I'm a fucking
No one
cop.
believes me. I'm not trustworthy at
うちの
all.
とんでも常連もきっと君の力になってくれる。それでも君は君の望みを口にするのが怖いかい？
俺
I think this is also being very 14, is like, you can only make one decision and there's like no compromise.
Yeah.
When literally it's just like he can fucking Persephone it and, you know, be in the
Yeah.
fairy world till he's better and then hang out with his parents.
Yeah.
Man, being 14-year-old
両親と離れたく
sucks.
ない一緒に
I don't recommend it if you can
死にたく
avoid
な
it.
いでもこの力で父さんと母さんを傷つける方がもっと怖いどっちも選べないよどんなに中途半端でもそれが俺の選んだ答えなんだ
Well, that's good. This is not normal for a middle school boy.
それが君の答えか。なら僕も僕で約束を果たそうかな。君が選んだ道を支えるために。体は人外、心は人間。ミシェルの言葉を借りるなら、
Like I put in my coffee.
半分半分。
And then it all comes back to Kotone's description.
極めて特殊な状況だ。けど、このアンシャンテっていう場所は、君と同じ半分半分なんだよ。
それってどういう
Oh my god, we have an we have an assistant. Guys.
We have a baby. We have a son now.
It is
Your favorite
it's just like the
Mario?
cat. It's just like the cat child from Rebirthday song. We adopted a child.
Wow. I like that they have a concept of child labor in Bestia.
なるほど。アンシャンテで働くことで定期的に妖精会を訪れさせるってことか。
それだけじゃないよ。帝の話だと、カリア君の症状は妖精会に
Yeah, I bet.
機会さえ増えれば徐々に改善
Getting that good air. And not the bad air.
時間はかかるかもしれないけど、うまくいけばそのうち学校にも通えるようになるんじゃないかな。
ですがそれは根本的な解決になっていないのでは？アンシャンテから長期にわたって離れれば、すぐさま彼は命の危機に陥るのでしょう。
Look, we're just training the next person to take over Enchante. It's okay. You gotta prep early.
あくまで決断を先延ばしにするだけに過ぎんだろう。だが
Maybe Akira can build him a wormhole.
先延ばし、大いに結構じゃない。それだって彼が持ってる立派な権利だ。
It looks like one of those. It looks like one of those personal fans, and it
Oh,
just
yeah,
blows
yeah,
fairy world air
も
at
ちろ
him.
ん将来的には
Ooh, that'd be cool, yeah.
生きる道を決めなきゃいけない。また大きな選択があるのは間違いない。
I mean, he'll always be available to come here. Like, he can just show up. He can go to our back room. Yeah, no one else is
Oh, I
here that
like-
matters.
I like he has a human mind due to changeling. I like that when he joins the team, he gets a dictionary entry.
Yeah, it's great.
その参考にするためにちゃんと自分への向き合い方とか人外の生き方とか力とかこのアンシャンテでの日常を見て勉強したい。
いいんじゃない？人外を身近に感じるって意味ではこんなにぴったりな場所はないだろうし。
I don't know if I trust all of these boys to be good mentors.
That's why we're doing it. We're not trusting any of these fuckers. They're gonna be here. They're not gonna help him.
とかを求めんだよ。確
I'm
かに
not ready
驚き
for a
ました
little brother. I'm the baby.
今のマスターはお前だろ。だったら好きにすりゃいい。
Ignis doesn't like change.
Oh, yeah.
Sid says, Kotone, if your powers ever go out of control, feel free to shoot as much ice as you want at Mizir.
Kari, is he
Korea,
invincible?
is he
Kotone,
invincible?
sure.
Oh, let's greet everyone.
Yeah,
I think let's say thank you is a bit patronizing.
yeah.
わかった。アベ・カリア、14歳、中学生。人外のこと、まだまだ俺自身も分かってないけど、これからよろしくお願いします。
うんうん。よろしくね。俺は魔王様のミシェル。何でも気軽に聞いてちょうだいな。
Don't ask him anything.
首なし騎士
Now this guy.
カ
Yeah,
ルセ
this
ス
guy
タ
you can ask.
This guy you can trust with anything. Again, same fashion sense.
デュラハン首なし首がない
He didn't notice? I guess you get caught up and stuff, right?
だってメディオにいる
Oh,
首
fair
あった
enough,
し
yeah.
あと鎧着てたし
You just get over it.
そういうものかな
しかし無茶をしましたね、リンド。まだ傷は塞がっていないはずでは。 私は治癒系の法術は
Cool.
不明としていますから。
That's not
施
magic.
したのはあくまで応急処置
I mean,
程度。
It is magic in that he probably does not require tools, but it is not magic in that it is good and well equipped to take care of people.
How do you give someone stitches without any tools? It seems like
Magic.
It would be better than stitches then.
そこはほら鍛え方が違うから。マスターの愛ある励ましのおかげでもうすっかり。
Yeah, you can stop talking now.
Yeah, also shut up.
Yeah, you can shut up too, Beezer.
Hey.
Oh my god, did you just hit him in his... Oh my god, what an asshole! Oh, nightmare.
Oh, destroyed.
大丈夫だよ。ただミシェル、君はいつか
Wow.
殴る。
Just shoot him in the leg.
I love their interactions.
ごめんごめん。ついついね。元気になったらいつでも受け入れますとも。
痩せ我慢している。
Yeah, Rindo would be a great character if he
油
wasn't
汗
trying
が
to
大変
perv
な
on
ことになっ
us.
ているぞ。
おい琴音、この3割死人が10割死人になる前にとっととベッドに
Hell
寝か
yeah.
してこい。
Oh, whoops.
俺も手伝いとか。
いや、ここは彼女に任せておけばいい。カリア、お前には我々から今しばし人外について話聞く。
Are we gonna have a moment now? Is it time for the romance moment? Is it
I don't
time
know,
for the
this-
tenderly tending to wounds moment?
There's no way this is romantic, because we can't tend to wounds. I don't think we know basic first aid.
Like, what could you do after someone's been impaled?
Yeah.
Even if you knew?
Look, what's a broken rib or 3 among friends?
Why are our eyes gone? Are we going sicko mode?
It's not just me pour Americano on his wounds.
But it does heal them.
It's very refreshing, so yeah.
「カリア君偉そうにお説教した後に君にお説教されちゃうとは年上の威厳も肩なしだね。
See,
Well,
there's
I
an
got
assumption
great
here.
news.
Rindo, there's an assumption here. And I don't like it.
琴音ちゃん、カリア君のことは
I mean, probably. I guess in a sense this is like intimacy.
It's like a human to human communication.
Right, like we are making contact with a body of a man, right? Who is a
Sure,
potential love
but-
interest, but like
but
I
it's-
don't think the
But
context
he's
is
grievously injured.
yeah,
Yeah.
the situation here is not very like intimate or romantic.
そうか、
Yeah.
僕の独りよがりになってない。
Yeah, yeah.
いいんだけどね。
He's doing this because of his fucking sister. He's got this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
何も知らないままに異世界、人外の世界に。
This is not nearly as intimate as our previous intimate scenes. Yeah.
No.
その結果、彼の精神や人生そのものが壊れてしまったらと思うと、あの時止めていれば、そう自分が後悔する。僕はそれだけは嫌だったんだ。
Already got too many of those.
結局のところ、僕は自分が可愛いだけ
Terrible
の
old
最低な
nut.
大人だよ。
Mods, please change my name.
just picking up on this now? Look at the friends he has in the office. Of course he's lonely. He's divorced.
I guess the intimacy here is emotional more than physical, where like the other ones it was
Yeah.
kind of both.
Oh. Tragic backstory.
Well, you're being very open, Rindo, so.
後悔はしてるよ。この世界に何も考えず、気楽に足を踏み入れた自分に対して。心配しないで。人外は危険とは思ってるけど、別に毛嫌いしてるわけじゃないさ。ただね、もっと別の道があったのかも、とふとした瞬間に思わずにはいられない。
My life would have been normal.
What do you think Rindo would have given Rindo now? What would he would have done if he didn't go into this? Like he didn't have a connection to non-humans?
Well, it depends. I guess. I mean, we don't know where in the process it happened. This trauma happened to him. Like I don't know if he was already a cop or
right
or what.
So
he
like
seemed like a very good cop. So I don't think he would have become a cop otherwise.
Yeah, like I feel like he just becomes like I don't know, like a realtor, right? Or like kind of high up in a company, but not like a CEO. Like he just seems like that kind of guy.
He seems like a normal guy. Yeah.
That's the thing, right? He just seems like he'd be like a businessman, right?
Yeah, just like a nondescript businessman.
He definitely seems like a guy who could sell me something, you know?
Yeah, he seems like the sales guy. Like, you know, like you're gonna have a client meeting and like here's the sales guy from this.
Right, he's doing the
company and
pitch,
talking-
yeah.
Yeah, but like a very business way, not like an emotional way. But
Right,
like,
right.
You know, like now here's our quarterly reports.
Yeah, like he's doing lunch meetings, you know?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Anyway.
Wowzers!
Oh boy.
Yo, is that avocado on his hamburger? Hell yeah.
Uh-huh. He's a millennial, just like us.
Thank God. Finally, someone I could relate to.
Nyan.
I mean, besides the main character, too. Anyways.
Alright. Well, that chapter was all over the place.
I liked it. I think that we were not incorrect in saying that, like, it feels very, all over the place in terms of pacing, but I think for what it wanted to be, I liked that a lot.
I think, I like the characters. Like, I really like Korea as a character, like, conceptually. But I think this could have been edited in a better way.
Sure, but I think it took also a lot longer for sort of the elements to blend. But I think that, again, the connection all coming here and sort of the setup it's doing, I really enjoyed that.
There were a lot of weird communication issues in this chapter that, like, didn't make sense to me after, like, based on what we've established so far. One of the big ones is that they kept asking this 14-year-old what he wanted to do, but they didn't, it didn't ever show them explaining his options to him, right? Like, they didn't say, like, okay, so here are some of the things that we could do. You could either go to the fairy world full-time, you could go there sometimes, and then try to figure, like, that seems like one of the first things that you would communicate to this kid, of like,
Right, but Rindo's also a bad cop, and Akira can't be trusted, and those are the two people he's been in contact with.
Yeah, and so it feels very contrived for that reason, and, like, unnecessarily prolonged, because everyone involved is, like, so bad at what they're trying to do.
I can zoom in. Oh my god.
Wow, you can.
Okay, sorry.
Wow.
I did that on accident, and I was like,
go
wow.
find a picture of Ignis and zoom in on the neon.
We only have one, unfortunately.
Aw, damn. And it doesn't even really have... You can zoom in on the burger.
Alright.
Burger zoom. Amazing.
But yeah, like, I think definitely there are places where I think that it sort of moved forward with the necessity of thinking, like, this has to get done in a chapter, where I think that they wrote enough for 2 chapters, but didn't want 2 chapters dedicated to Rindo. So, like, that's unfortunate, but again, I think the emotional element and sort of the storytelling aspects of what they're doing here, I thought were really good, especially continuing, I think, a lot of the themes that they've set up already in terms of, like, isolation and loss between all the characters and the way that they handle them. Like, I think this has made it more interesting to figure out what Rindo's going to do later. Not that I like him as a romantic interest, but more interest in his storyline.
Yeah, it definitely added a lot more complexity to Rindo. I just wish it was all executed in a more
Sure, yeah.
way.
Because I think it could have been executed just as well as, like, Candace's storyline, but, like, I think it's trying to effectively get 2 character arcs into the chapter, where, like, again, it should have been 2 chapters.
Yeah, and I think another thing that makes it confusing is that you don't immediately know that Korea is gonna become a main character, like a part of the cast, like, so you don't know how much you should care about his story, because you don't know if he's just gonna be in and out or if he's becoming a fixture. And I think, like, if at the very first moment when he had a voice and a sprite, we were like, oh, this is a main character, then it might have changed our like perception of what the events that were unfolding.
But I think as it went on further, it was like, oh, they're definitely, like, gonna have this guy. This guy's gonna be here.
Yeah. It was still weird to me that they just, like, had, like, a black and white title card and like, chose to insert his backstory at the point that they did. Because it was, like, all that information, like, the narration said, oh, it came up when Rindo
he was doing the research.
Did the search, but they don't tell you until right at this moment, and it was just a very odd choice. Like, I think
also
like
telling it at the office would not be as good as doing it in a moment where, like, he is emotionally, like, he's, like, going through something emotionally.
I really dislike the storytelling element of, like, this person's upset. Freeze frame. Now let me tell you this whole backstory about why they got that way. Okay, now we're back. And that's, like, it just feels like somebody telling a story out of order. Like,
it might have been better to do it on the walk there than wait for it in the middle.
Yeah. Like,
but I think during the walk there would have been a better time just leading up to the confrontation.
Yeah, there could have been a more cinematic way to do it. It just, like, when stuff is presented that way in stories, it feels a lot like my cousin, when he was 12, he had to do a book report and he didn't want to do it. So I said, well, let me help you. Why don't you explain the book to me? And he, like, started in the middle, and then I was like, well, who's this character? And he's like, oh, right. So in the beginning, this happened. And it was, like, very that. It's just an odd, it feels like you're sort of, like, falling all over yourself to justify, like, this character's action in an unnatural way, or, like, in a, I don't know, it doesn't work, and it just sort of makes the whole thing sort of, like, again, like, how much am I supposed to care about this? Is this important or is this not important? I can't tell. And, like, now that it's all over, looking back at everything that happened, it's a lot easier to, like, understand and put the narratives together. But while it was happening, I was kind of like, what am I supposed to be feeling? Like, and then it like assumes that we also, like, really trust Rindo and we really trust the GPM, which we don't trust.
I think we're only supposed to trust Rindo. I don't think we're supposed to trust the GPM.
And then we have Akira, who, like,
we can't trust him.
Really seeming like a villain, and then sort of turns into a comic relief, like, childish type character, which, again, like, characterization all over the map. Don't really know how to feel about that.
I think that's supposed to be the point, is that he's been twisted by something. He's the Joker, baby.
I don't know. I just feel like that you're like, this is good because of a lot of assumptions that you're making. Which
I'm
are
not saying that's
proven.
good. I'm saying that the story part is good. I liked the Rindo and I liked the Abe stuff. Even if, again, it was not executed in the best way. Like, I appreciate it for what it wanted to do. And I like that we get to have a baby with us now.
Yeah, that's fun and cute.
I'm glad we adopted a baby.
I think this whole, just the whole arc, I don't think that Korea needed as tragic of a backstory as he has.
Sure.
In order for his position in the story to be effective. And I think him having an overly complex backstory just sort of muddied everything that was going on.
I don't know, like, I get where you're coming from, but I think I still like it more for what it wanted to do than upset that it did not accomplish it as well as it could have. Either way, next time.
Yeah,
Oh my god, this is perfect. Next time.
Yeah.
Boy.
Next time.
With Burger.
We're gonna have an Ignis focused chapter, I guess. I don't know. I feel like that wasn't really a Rindo focused chapter. It was just a chapter where we had a moment with Rindo. But
I think it was focused on Rindo as much as any of us would want it to be focused on Rindo. I think this is going to be more focused on Ignis. I think, because I think ultimately Rindo is probably going to be the one with the most complex story, and the other boys are not going to be as much.
yeah, they're not. I mean, Ignis is not a complex catboy.
Yeah, like Canis has a very like simple story to him. I think Ignis and Il and Miser are not unlikely to have more simple stories. I think that the thing with the Miser route is going to be that it is the universal true end as well.
Yeah.
But I think them as characters are less than what they're setting up Rindo for in terms of complexity.
I don't know.
I think they've written a lot for Rindo.
I don't know. I don't know if I would say that it's complex. I would say that the themes are more mature.
Sure. That works too. Taking these boys. Oh wait, you know who else we can take in? There we go! Folks, it's Grandpa.
Wow, the zoom. Wow.
Zoom
We really
enhance.
unlocked a power here.
We've really unlocked something.
Oh, you can zoom in on that photo.
Yeah, you know what we can zoom in on? Folks,
Over here.
confirmed. Confirmed. Alright. Anyways.
Alright. Next week.
Next week.
Ignis, I guess. Well, we will continue. I mean, Ignis is here. Also, we have a brand new baby boy.
We do. We've adopted a child. Wait. In HD, it's Mr. Yummy.
Mr. Yummy, my favorite.
This is the worst power I've been given.
It's good.
It is good.
Good though. Columbia coffee.
Yeah, if more text shows up, I'll definitely let it. Wait, oh no, the knife did not show up in a CG. I was thinking we could zoom enhance on the knife.
No, that's probably a reveal for later.
Yeah. All right. Well,
we'll find out the true dark secret of Rindo some other time.
Yeah. But until next
we'll
time,
regret our words and deeds.
I've been Chorpsway.
I've been Devious Vacuum.
And this has been Date Night.
And you are the stars.
Sweet dreams.
And Games Cameron.
Games Cameron.
James Cameron, baby.